What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Takiru Scape on AFK TV. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to be looking at another 150 invocation walkthrough. Hopefully this one's a little bit quicker than the last two. I know the last two videos were super long, but I do want to say thank you guys so much for all the views and likes and comments you guys put on those, man. The channel like doubled in size with subscribers and just so many thousands of views and stuff, guys. Thank you. Just thank you for all that love. Alright, let's get straight to it, y'all. I was lucky enough to get a few drops, so I was able to upgrade some stuff. You know, I got a ward, so I kept one, sold the other. I sold the mask. I got the Fang the other day on a 150, and I just got the Jewel of the Sun on the raid before this. I actually was trying to record that raid for you guys, but I screwed up on Akkha, and it was embarrassing. So anyway, here we are, and the pet on KC32. So anyways, we got some new gear. We got the Sanguine SD staff. Very helpful. You don't have to do so many blood barrages and stuff. We got the crystal armor and Bofa, of course. And we're rocking the new Ozzy Osbourne's Fang. And, you know, I had to sell the BCP to afford the Sanguine Nesty, but it was pretty much worth it. This Torso's fine, guys. Come on. Then we got the Blood Fury. This is pretty useful in there. I've pretty much had to, like, buy 2 or 3 of these, but, you know, I've made my money back. Primordial Boots, the only ones we're wearing. Pharaoh's Gloves, you know, got the Rod of Blessing. And the Light Bearer is one of those things that doesn't sound that good or useful until you buy it and you wear it and you feel it. Like, oh, that spec coming back twice as fast is so poggers, so chillin'. Got the Serpalm, you know, got our capes, of course, wear your Fire Cape and your Assembler and your Mage Cape if you don't have these. BGS is pretty important, DDS is important, and then we got the new Partisan of the Sun, which I don't know what it does. We might want to read that right here. So, sacrifice 50 prayer points to restore your hit points 20% above their maximum. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like an ambrosia. For 50 prayer points, you get an ambrosia, kind of. And then restore all drain stats except prayer and fully restore your run energies. That's actually pretty chillin'. The special attack can only be used within the Tombs of Amascut. Alright, chillin'. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get to it and test this out maybe once or twice in there. Alright, we're doing an easy 150, guys. So I'm going to take a picture of the invocations and send it to the description. We're doing a softcore run, so you can die 3 times. I'm gonna turn the rewards on because I'm used to this layout right here. Softcore run, so you can die 3 times. Walk for it. We're doing a 40-minute run, so hopefully, you know, it's not an hour long like the last two. Pathseeker just levels up the demi-bosses by 1. And the mechanics change on level 2 and 4, so they're just a little tankier and a little bit, you know, more HP and stuff. On a diet. Can't eat solid food, no locusts, no wraps. Lively larvae, I mean, is the eggs, and more of the eggs will be like the little agile scarabs, but they're easy to prey against and actually good for like barraging if you need help. More overlords. This is one of the main reasons I'm doing a 3rd guide walkthrough, because I have a new technique that I found to lure the scarabs, and so it's going to be basically a free invocation from now on. If I ever see anybody without overlords on, like, man, come on, what are you doing, guys? Free 15 right here, check it out. And Blow and Mud, another chill one. We're going to be able to stack the mud in the corners, and you know, the 3 blood things for Zebak. There's a way to see, like, he telegraphs a blood attack. And he always alternates between one and then the other. So I'm gonna show you some tricks to try and pray against that. It doesn't always work, but it's helpful. And nothing for Akkha because they're all cancer aids. And then gotta have faith, so we don't want the sarcophagi to open. Jungle Japes, the baboons drop. The Baba's baboons drop bananas. Say that 5 times fast, right? Baba's baboons drop bananas. 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 Shaking things up, the only shockwave thing I have to say about this is, like, Jagex, I already put in a report for how the Shadow Slam is inconsistent. It's supposed to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 hit, so you have time to see that it's expanding and then get away from it. But I don't know why, but just randomly it'll be 1, 2 hit. Hitting sometimes on the 2nd or the 3rd tick, giving you no time to, like, notice it and get away, and I'm almost certain that it's not part of this invocation. This just makes it wider and hurt more, not go faster randomly. Jagex, like, what the hell? And then the wardens are a little bit faster in Pay 3 than like their base, but honestly it's so slow. I'm used to Overclocked and Insanity, like this is so slow. But it's a good learner, and you know, we have access to every reward that's not the special kits and stuff. So let's go ahead and go for it, guys. Eat up, pot up. I don't like to take a juggler. Like, let me see, I'm going to wear a two-handed weapon, so there you go, it fills that spot. And then do this and this, and what, this, probably? Yeah, that should be good. I think one of those restores is a 3, hold on. Okay. Alright, now, one more thing before we start our time and before we get in there. You don't have to believe me, but I'm almost certain that the amount of damage that you take has an effect on your purple chances. Look, I know people just think it's, you know, deaths and invocations and time, but I swear, like, why else would they track it on the MVP board? Why would you be the MVP with the least damage and the most damage done if, like, you know, it wasn't counting it, if it didn't count towards your purple? You know what I mean? Why would you be the MVP if it didn't count? So, we're going to try and take the least damage possible. Our goal is 500 damage or less. Last raid I got about 615 damage done to me, so chillin'. Now I intentionally don't have a juggle item. So, but if you did have a juggle item, leave it right here. That's a tile for juggle items, because that's where you end up if you get a perfect quick 2. Now this might be a 2 or a 3, depending. I like to take it really easy, especially on the start, because the crocodiles, like, they don't start attacking the tree until it has water in it. Now you can jump this whole thing in one go if you wait for that moment right there. Perfect. Alright. Should be a croc out. Now you can tag these, but if you tag these, they also tag the ones underwater in the next room, which is weird. I wish Jagex would give the underwater crocodiles a slightly different tag ID than these guys, but they just tag the same, so it kind of is distracting during the boss fight. Honestly, I think I want to wait for the next crocodile. There he is, second crocodile coming in. Positive freeze. I don't have to kill him since I got a good freeze if I go quick. Okay, gonna go here. Now this one's the easiest one because it comes in on the left and goes out on the right. So it's actually just so chill. This is the second easiest one because it's got good timing and nice consistent timing. This is the third hardest. It's a little bit wonky, and this one's super weird. Like, it's ultra slow. You got to really take your time on that one. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. I normally go the second hardest one and do the easiest one last. Alrighty. Here's the Zebak room. Now, honestly, you might just want to not even pre-potion. Like, if you do Zebak first, like, just save the pot till now. Because, you know, it's honestly wasting a sip if you bank pre-pot, honestly. Make sure our prayer is up. Okay, here we go. Pray melee until you see something different. Another reason I don't bring a juggler is so that I don't have to worry about extra dropping, so I can put my bow on and stuff, you know what I mean? And yeah, I already took a damage hit, oh well. Okay, see, that's a telegraph, and that's when it hits. You actually have like 2 to 3 ticks to react. This tile right here is the perfect spot for this, okay? Boom, hit the right click, hit the front one, right click pull, and then boom, tap the next one. Get a nice big clear in the middle here, right? Okay. Don't accidentally click the jugs while they're rolling, because you'll just be paused in place. It's really awkward. It's killed me a couple of times. Alright, now he's going to do the rock phase, so we want to take a step back from that tile, because that's about where the safe zone is for the acid now. You see that? Boom, boom. If you have time, try and hit another to clear some of this middle acid, but it's really not a big deal. That's more of like a duo thing, or like a, you know, if you're really skilled on a solo. Okay, let's go back to our wave tile. This is the furthest you can hit with the Bofa on Rapid, and these two tiles are for luring blood balls. Like if you get the one over here, you go to this side, and then, hold on, I'll show it if I get one. This one's pretty chill. We could probably not even do the second one, but just in case. I'm praying the wrong thing. That's okay, it benefits you to look foolish sometimes, right? Okay, and step forward now, because the next rock attack, this is the front area is going to be the clear area. And this is also where the next, like, okay, do a Pele diagonal kick right there. Goal! You can turn your prayer off while he's doing that ground shockwave thing, if you want to save a little bit. Okay, we're in rage, so just chill. Okay, blood attack. He's gonna do balls. Okay, so like I was trying to say earlier, before the wave hit, you just go here, and then here, and that's like all you gotta do for the blood balls. If it's a single ball, you can just hit the corner and chill, because it doesn't go as far as the 3 do. Boom, boom. Okay, and after the blood balls are done, you have about 2 attacks before it does another blood blitz. So, especially during the enrage phase, just be aware of that. And the blood blitz is the one where you can, even if you're being about to be hit by a rock, you can pray against it, because the pray moment is right when it hits you, for the balls and for the blood blitz, right, and for the rocks. So you can flick and flick and flick just like this, you know, just be praying on that last moment. That's all you got to do. See, chilling. All right, took a little bit of damage there, maybe what, 50 or so. Oh well. Alright, now let's go ahead and go to Kephri. Now I'm going to say a couple of things before we get the actual room started. The Tombs of Amascut plugin on the plugin hub, it's actually a pretty normal plugin everybody uses now, but it shows the overlays of all the puzzle solves and stuff, so these are really, really chill now. I almost always avoid the obelisk one, but even it has easier solve, like, highlights and stuff now with the Tombs of Amascut plugin. During a duo, all you have to do is, during a solo, all you have to do is 2 of the puzzles to get to the end puzzle instead of all 4. So you can just hit this one, zag to that one, and then zag back to the final puzzle. So anyways, now for the uninitiated, here's like the numbers over here, and on the opposite, it has the numbers that the icons correspond to, but it's pretty easy. 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 vertices or corners is a triangle, that's 3. 4 is diamond, diamond has 4 sides, 4 vertices, whatever. And then 5, like 5 fingers. 6 is a bird for some reason. 8 is W, like wait, don't tell me it's 8. 7, I forgot, 7, 8, sorry. And then, of course, 9 is the boot. Apparently I don't know how to count to 9, right? Okay, well, here we go. So now you check your screen here, and it says 31. Now, this new plugin makes it stupid easy, and you just have to walk across what it says. And I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about jog jumping in my previous videos. This is like, you don't jog jump over these. You hit every single one that you hit. And if you need a quick 30 and you don't have the plugin, 30, this is always 30 right here. You know, 9 and 9 is 18, 2 is 20, 7 and 3 makes 30, right? Always the same. So if you need a high number really quick, just go zip 30. And then you can do 35, or, you know, add these together to make 37. You can do 31 or 32 with that. Easy stuff, right? Okay. Now, I'm gonna say it again. You only got to do 2 puzzles in a solo, but I'm gonna do all 4 just to kind of show you how they work with the new plugin, how, you know, they're done. I'm I had this solved and memorized like all these different solves basically. I had it down kind of like a Rubik's Cube. It's not as complicated obviously, but like this new plugin just makes it super easy. Just hit the red ones in any order. And then this one, it actually records the order now. This is another one you can jog jump over these and not activate them, okay? So that, boom, boom, boom. Just showing you some of the different techniques. Alright, and like I said, we could just skip to the final puzzle, but I'm showing you how to do them all nice and easy. Now here's something, okay, I can switch to long range and chill at the bottom of these stairs and hit all of these without taking damage from the, oops, got pulled in because I clicked away, but boom, boom, you can hit all of them and see which, okay, so that one's one, okay, so now we got 1, 2, see, it memorizes it for you now, it's really chill. And even on long range, you can hit the one tick, like, back to back to back to back. Obviously I'm screwing up, but you know, you get the idea, right? Boom, boom. Alright, so there you go. That's how you do all the different ones. Don't forget, if you do turn long range on, to switch it back to rapid or whatever. Like, I did that like a raid or two ago, and it really screwed me up. And now with this one, you just gotta tap all of them if you have the plug-in. Of course, if not, you just gotta memorize what tiles are which and then match them up. But here we are. You know, we got all the different colors, so I like to try and hit the farthest ones first. Of course, we're on a 40-minute timer and we're on good pace, but I do need to like probably shut up a little bit and just start jogging. All right. And sorry, I think I'm gonna have to, especially since this is now part of the Tombs of Amascut plugin, I'm gonna have to discontinue my 1 minute or less spawn challenge. Nobody submitted it anyways. Like, I only got 1 minute or less 2 times. And it was 1 minute and a tick, and it was 1 tick less than a minute. So, I don't know, maybe there's kind of like a brick wall, but I bet you people have done it in like 55 seconds or something, but like I'd say 55 is pushing it. Alright, actually, nope, no BGS, we're not doing that. Right, might sip a little prayer just to top off. A little scombat. Alright, and we take our Ozzy Osbourne in there, pre-pray and pre-spec. I wouldn't bother with the BGS in here. Freaking BGs never hit. Never hit. Alright, boom, I already got the boss down to half health, or less already. Alright, stack here. There's a reason for it, okay? It's going to become apparent in about 10 seconds. Alright. Not only can we stack in the corner, but there's another reason for this, watch, okay? Okay, we're going to get hit maybe once by range. Watch this. Boom. Okay, we're chilling now. Praying melee overhead. Why? Because the range of the spitter can't reach from here to the wall. Okay, so we can actually just chill and pray melee against that one, deal with him. The other method is to, you know, do either corners or straight lines right here and trap the melee. Whoops, getting a little carried away here talking about other stuff. That's okay, but there goes 35 damage towards the 500. Okay, we're gonna try and save some Ozzy Osbourne specs for the mage guy. There's another reason for that. I'm gonna tell you about it. And like the other reason for stacking the dung over here is so that if we have the spitter still alive when Kephri comes back, and Kephri does a dung attack, we can just tuck in here because the spitter's over here. If we did like a diamond dung over here, a corner dung over here, then we'd be having to run a mile to try and keep the stack together. And I even screwed that up, but you know what? That's not a big deal. We can still work with this. All right. Okay, normally you gotta sip some prayer potion about now. Okay, you gotta hit 3 positive hits to make it forcibly go away, but I guess it took like a 0 on the positive that took it over half health. That's the thing, it's gotta go under half health or get hit 3 times positively. I got a really big hit on that first one, so it just went. And here we go again. Okay, boom. Luring the spitter. Now, of course, the little guys, they're still spitting at me, but they only do like 1s and 2s and stuff. Alright, chillin'. Okay, we're back to range prey. Come over here. Definitely deal with this guy because he can hit like 10s to 15s or whatever through prayer. So we really want to get rid of him. That's why. That's another reason I'm trying to teach you guys lure. That's one of the big reasons I'm making this third guide too. It'll save you guys a lot of prayer if you can get that lure right. And yeah, we didn't get to use it even, but you want to usually hit the mage scarab with 2 normal hits and make sure that they're positive hits, and then use your Aussie Fang spec for the 3rd hit. I just stepped into that, didn't I? And it does an automatic dung at 0 hit points for the 3rd shield, right there. So you want to be prepared for that. Especially in big teams, like you really want to be aware. You don't want to get stuck. Okay, that was a little messy, but pretty good actually. Still got through. Took like, what, 70 damage, so there goes more of our allowance, but... Okay, we always get power. Always get power. I'm going to take out 1 salt. Don't eat it yet. Okay, if you have 99 mining, spec now. If not, spec when you take down the obelisk. Or not at all. They changed the... basically, you only have to have 100 mining to have the hit of 21 instead of having 102 mining. That was nice of Jagex. I like that. Hey, thanks for changing that. Appreciate that. Now, can we get some consistency with Baba's Shadow Slams? Because that shit's pretty whack. Just playing it safe. There's a lot of stuff going on. I just want to play it safe. Okay, we're already pretty close, so here we are. Sits in the right direction. Nice. Stand a tile away, click it. Alright, if you get a damage splat before the crumbling sound effect stops, you're in good shape. Should be good, right? There we go. Didn't even get the fake out with the walls coming up or anything. That was a good time one. Alright. But I think there is even a tick or two quicker method. If anybody can, shoot me a link or point me in the right direction toward that method, I'd love to learn it. I can't find a video on it. Alright. Haven't looked that hard either. Alright. Gonna go and salt, pre-pray. Now you could overeat, but... trying to save brews here and stuff. I haven't sipped a brew yet. If we can avoid that till about halfway through this fight, then we're in really good shape for damage taken and stuff. Now these 4 tiles on the outside, these just make nice straight diagonal lines so that we're not doing jagged steps which can bring us in toward the boss unnecessarily and screw up our kiting. And those 4 tiles in the middle, those are extremely important, and I want everybody watching and everybody listening to mark those 4 tiles immediately. They're the ones just outside diagonally of the 4 markings on the ground. Okay, mark them. These are called the minimum distance, or MD tiles. Okay, now I came up with that, and I'm sure other people have marked them and stuff by now, but this is really, really important. Okay, because when he goes into shadow, watch, it may happen here. Yes, there you go. He's going into the clock phase, and when he comes out, if you step on that tile, that's the minimum distance to bring him out of this spec and into vulnerability. Boom. Like that. Chilling. Okay? This saves you ticks. It saves you from, can do the most damage and stuff. It's an important thing to try out and learn. Alright. Has anybody else had the 5 shadow Akkha fight? To where, like, if you take too long fighting him, you end up having to fight 5 of these frickin' shadows instead of 4. And no, I'm not talking about the 5 clock specs. It's not as doesn't have anything to do with the leveling up of Akkha or any of the invocations. I really mean it. Like, there's a. I thought it was a glitch at first, and I even reported it. But I think it turns out it's just like if you do a really slow kill. I think we're on Melee Mage next, right? Okay, watch them. MD tile, right? Okay, MD tile. Right now. Boom. MD tile. Boom. We're here. And even though I clicked him while he was invulnerable, he still took that damage, you see? Something selling on offer up. Might get some money. Keep your prayer high. If you don't have a Sanguinesti, this is a good time to do Blood Blitz, or Blood Barrage, or Blitz, or whatever. Oh, what the hell am I praying now? Alright, we're using Ozzy Osbourne's Fang, of course, on these guys. If you don't have the Fang, probably your Rapier or your Hasta. If not, then a Blowpipe, I'd say. Bofa also works really good. I'm confused. I'm no longer confused. And you want to save some of the Ozzy specs for the final phase, because it pretty much is guaranteed damage. MD tile, go, go, go. And immediately as he comes out, you can attack him. See? I want everybody in the world that's doing raids to mark these 4 tiles. Also, it's really good for, like, you know, doing automatic DD in teams. For, you know, when the white spec or the black ball spec hits, when you're supposed to pretty much just stay where you're at. I think this is right. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, now right about now is where you want to eat up. To what I call green 15. That's a full health bar and 15 extra. You know, I got 14, whatever. Because your stats take a couple of seconds to come back, even with salts. And so you want to do it before he goes into Shadow Spec, but like in time so that you have enough health and stuff for it. Okay, or whatever this is. I keep calling stuff Shadow. This is whatever, Puffball phase. Okay, that's okay. Take your time with this. There's no shame in taking your time with this and just trying to dodge. Honestly. I don't even know which one hit me. Ah! It's like I'm running into everyone! Well, there goes 100 toward the hit point allowance. Okay. Alright. And last but not least, Baba. We're kind of running short on time. I need to hurry. No, that's not right. I already had the one. Okay. Okay. Always want to put the green neutralizing potion in a nice, easy to access tile, like right here. Multicolor highlights, I think, is the yeah, multicolor highlights. It's the one I have. I think there's another one called like better NPC highlights or something. But that's how I get the different colors on these different baboons. I have 2 different DD tiles. Like this one's for duos. This one's for like duos plus. Oops. Got these guys marked purple, so they're nice and obvious. Now there is like a wave helper with the Tombs of Amascut plugin. It just shows you, like, it just tells you what's on each wave. It doesn't tell you what wave you're on or anything. And if you have it turned on, it automatically pops up a side panel when you get to this room. It's kind of obnoxious. Maybe helpful for like if you're kind of learning how the waves are structured, but I don't turn it on anymore. I just know that like when we hit like 3 volatiles and like 2 shamans, like that's the end. Like I know that's about the end. Did I already do this? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Ooh, I am getting eaten alive by all 3 right now. Okay, I don't know why I had piety on. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne's Fane's pretty good for all sorts of these monkeys. You can pretty much hit any of them with it. I mean, they're all weak to different stuff, but like, I think they're pretty much all weak to stab. Now you can stack these melee guys, like on either a box, or right here, or on the statue. I don't find it that useful though. Honestly takes more effort, especially when these like guys are around. Trying to stack around these guys' tiles, it's just, nah, it's nah. Just a nah. Alright, so if there's multiple volatiles and a couple shamans, this is the last wave. Yeah. Yep. Or one or two, yeah, 1 shaman, I guess, 2 volatiles, and some poison walkers. Should be the end here. Cursed, the cursed baboons. Why am I playing range though? That's the big question. Yeah, you can jump over acid, of course. Try and show a little bit of this stacking, just so you know it's possible, right? I'd say this is probably easier than doing it on the statue. Boom. Alright. We gotta hustle. I think we're gonna make it, but we gotta hustle. I can't really sit around and talk much more. Okay, so melee gear. Sometimes I like to drink an adrenaline before I go in here. I don't know. I'm iffy on it. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't normally need 2 for the final fight. Alright, so this way we can get multiple BGS hits and discounted Ozzy Osbourne fangs, specs, and go ahead and probably use the last 2 on stabs. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys have been trying to force going to the top. Going to the top is so last month, okay? I'm just telling you right now. Especially if you don't have Boulder Dash on. This is a free damage phase. Look, we're going to hit the rock, and we're going to hit him. And we're going to hit the rock, and we're going to hit him, okay? It's going to be so chill. And with a little luck, we'll do so much damage we can skip right to the next boulder phase, or at least have it come a lot quicker. And you know, I mean, if you want to go to the top and start getting pod paw smack to the face, you know, if you want to go ahead and start taking shadow slams and rocks falling from the sky and monkeys hitting you and all that crap, I mean, go ahead. But look how chill this is. Watch, if I do a spec or two, I'll probably phase him immediately. Watch. Boom. See? Took almost no damage. Okay. This white tile. This white tile is where you want to be. All the way across. All the way across. Okay, that gives you the best. That's the furthest tile you can be, and it gives you the longest, you know, before you have to deal with another rock. Okay. Sometimes you got to reset and hit 2 rocks in a row to kind of get your rhythm going again, but then you should be able to chill. Hit him. Hit the rock. Get in place. Hit him. Hit the rock. Chilling. Free damage phase, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you want to go ahead and run to the top and start taking damage again, by all means. By all means. I know the Fang's probably better for hitting them DPS-wise, but if you want to start taking damage and wasting supplies and stuff, by all means. That's on you. This final phase is so obnoxious most of the time because, especially if sarcophagus are open and monkeys start spawning and all, you know what I mean? It could be hell. So the less of that you have to deal with, the better. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. I know it. Let's go. Look at that. That was like 2 minutes. Okay. Chillin'. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, go ahead and pre-eat. The salts are about to run out. That's good. We got another salt right here. Okie dokie. Alright, now we've got a pretty full inventory, so I'm going to drop a brewski. And take out the scarabs and the ambrosias for certain. I like the ambrosia down here, so I know where they're at always, but I don't accidentally click them. I put the adrenaline right here, and I usually put like the sack at the bottom. Almost there, almost there. Okay, okay, okay. Now, we got the DDS. We need the DDS nice and close because we want to be able to proc it with, look, I'm just going to sip this. I don't need it, but I'm going to sip it anyway because I got to open this up. There we go. I need one more spot. There we go. Now, we got the dagger and thing right next to each other, so should be good, should be good. Here we go, y'all. Wait for the stats to come back. We don't have salts, so we're gonna alright, salt up again. Pre-spec, pre-pray. Everything's topped. Go. Attack it. I like blocking this side. I like fighting Akkha and Kephri as the demis for the end. And I like this boss. I just chill on this boss, bro. I mean, this one is easier to fight because he actually stands away from you and just melees, mages and ranges you, I mean, without the melee most of the time as long as you stay away from him. I screwed up. It's okay, we're just going to go right into the next phase. Okay, definitely want to eat up a little bit. Oops, oops, oops. Almost yellow clicked into danger there. Okay, we're about to take the big ball and then the small ball. Let's see if we can skip the small one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's the spirit. I think we're gonna not take damage. Yep, okay, now, here's a good time to eat up and hit a scarab. Okay, maybe even sip a prayer potion, but definitely hit a scarab. That's a good time to hit a scarab, I'm telling you. Scarab, 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 right then. Now we're praying melee until we see a different telegraph. Also, sounds are a good way. Okay, and this is my tile for the windmill spec. This is really important. Now we're getting the skull spec first, so... Okay, range. Swing. Okay. Oh, nope, that's a melee. Okay, here we go, trying to get back into this tile. He doesn't like me there. He knows what I'm trying to do. Also, we're one hit away, so I'm just going to put on piety. I'm going to go ahead and just whatever, just here we go, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready. Boom. Look at that. Oh, something's not quite ready. What is it? The defender. That's okay, that's okay. 2 out of 3 had it. We got the BGS hit in, right? Oh, it did not count. That sucks, dude. Come on, Jagex, can we have one extra tick, please? Oh, you'd be able to get another DDS effect in then. This corner's safe. Like, you don't even have to move from it. I know you can jump over that laser shit, but trust me, corner's safe. It's always safe. Always go to the corner, and then always come back here. Okay, because watch, if we get this windmill spec, this is gonna show so useful. Here we go. Watch. Oh shit. Ah ha ha ha! Oh, he's playing with me now. Watch this. Here we go. Boom. Easy jump. Play melee. Try to hit him. Step back into step. Do the step. There you go. Boom. That's it. You just gotta do that twice. And then you're chilling. Okay, he's about to go down. So piety first thing. Okay. Boom, then your weapon next, because the spec ball takes a second to like actually appear as a blue instead of grayed out. Then your gear, then, you know, hit the spec ball, alright? BGS, go. Fang, wait for that. Oh, I'm gonna punch him, huh? There we go, there's the spec, go. Yeah! Alright, now we're gonna hit Scarab now, just to start getting back up naturally and do a sip. Go ahead and green 15. And why not? Just do the salt now so I don't have to worry about it later, okay? Now if you had your other adrenaline sip now, you may want to spec the boss with some BGS hits. Now, he does recharge his defenses to full when it gets to P4, when the tiles start going away and everything starts going lightning crazy. But like if you did it right, if you did like, you know, 2 to 4 specs BGS right now, this whole portion would be about a minute or two quicker. And then if you hit him at the end, you'll probably, I don't know. I feel with the Bofa, you don't need to BGS him on the final round. Same with the T-bow, but if you're using like a crossbow or blowpipe, you may want to BGS hit him to get his defenses down a little bit. Elsewise, you might be going to the last tile, trying to juggle it. But I also have a couple of suggestions to help you with the final phase. Okay, so now here, I have this marked 1. Get my melee weapon out. Okay. Bop. You can hit the next one as soon as your character is attacking the previous one. Okay. Could hit him now. I probably wasted a couple ticks there, but that's okay. Alright, and see, this is where we're going to step for the next set of skulls. And in a few seconds, I'm going to pre-pray range so I don't have to worry about their turn to swap. And I'm going to put my Fang right there just so it's easier to access. I mean, the DDS was there, but I prefer to use my Fang. Just stylistically, I guess. Okay, so right about when he gets down to that halfway mark, right where the, you know, the / is and the HP. Right about there, that's it, right there. Okay. That's what it's supposed to feel like, right there. Okay. Now he's almost up to... I almost got full spec is what I meant to say. And, so I may spec him. See, when he drops his staff down, that's him switching prayers. But he also does 3 and 3 attacks, so that's pretty easy to know. Okay. Chillin'. Still under 40 minutes. Looking good on time. Okay, here we're on 3. You could also go to this tile. I saw Akkha just swap attacks. Hopefully we can still stay in time here. Yep, there we go. It's pretty good. I did lose a tick swapping prayers. Okay, now that Kephri is attacking and the Warden is pretty slow because he's only overclock 1, we're going to do a 6-step. Okay, we're doing a 6-step movement instead of the 3-step like earlier. This is so that we're not accidentally standing on the Kephri bomb tile for more than a second or whatever. So here you go. Oop, that's not a good sound. That is not a good sound, is it? I'm all messed up right now. Hold up. So now, don't be afraid to actually just use your ambrosias when you don't need them if you're doing pretty well. Because, I mean, it's basically free prayer potions and brews all in one. Might be a little short on time. We may not do the 40, but I'm going to try and finish it off. Come on, come on. Come on, you whack-a-doodle-doo. Get whacked. Got 1 minute. Do 1, 2, step. But I'm not freaking out trying to do this time right now, though. 1, 2, hit. Step, 2, hit. That's it. Step, 2, prayer, hit. Step, 2. Come on. You got 10 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Come on. 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 big hits. Prayer. Step, 2, hit. Come on. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, baby! That's it! 3 seconds to spare. Whew. I was freaking out too. You see my hit points go down there? I was more worried about the time. That's why I started stressing out. No purple. That's okay. What do we get? Pretty weak. That's okay. Alright, y'all. Let's see how we did on our damage tests. We're supposed to hit 500 or less. I'm pretty sure I went over that. Yeah, 624. Okay, so we're over the average, which may be why we got pretty shite loot. You don't have to believe me on that one, but I swear, the damage taken contributes heavily towards you getting a purple. For example, Tasty did a video the other day. He did like 8 or 10 or 12 raids, and what he did was he just face tanked the end of the raid, like the final part where all the lightning and the 2 things and everything is going at once and the tiles are falling away. Phase 4. All he did was just put on the shadow and his best gear and just started chugging ambrosias and standing right in front of the boss and just taking all damage. So basically, he probably took 2,000 to 3,000 damage by the end of the raid, and he didn't get a single purple on that video, and I wonder why. Okay. Anyway, I didn't get a purple today either because I'm not doing the greatest, but that's okay. Hopefully, some of these new trips and techniques helped you out. And, you know what I mean? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for all the love on my recent videos, and thanks for watching this one. Keep it real. Bye-bye.